Today on Gameroscopy, we take a look at E3, Zealous rants about the Wii 2, and I shoot a barrel. Hello and welcome to Gameroscopy, the show made by gamers for gamers. And this is Magitech coming from you live from New Hampshire. It's not really live, it's been edited and then it's gonna be, whatever. But yeah, so this is Gameroscopy and this is my co-host, Zealous. Say hello.
Allah.
I guess that was his attempt at hello. But yeah, we're looking at E3 this week, and first off, we're gonna talk about Modern Warfare 3, which the trailer should be playing right now. Modern Warfare 3 is obviously the third game in the Modern Warfare series, and the eighth game, excuse me, in the COD series. Call of Duty, whatever. Yeah, so Zealous, why don't you share your opinions on that game?
Well, personally, the way I see it, Modern Warfare 3 is just going to be another branch off like Black Ops. It's not going to be as good nor as much effort placed into it as the previous Modern Warfares. The zombies is really the only thing I've heard anyone really look forward to. The gameplay is probably going to be exactly the same as the last COD games. I don't really see much going for it right there.
Well, yeah, I don't really see it either. I've never really jumped on the COD bandwagon in that sort of sense, but I don't really know what they're going to add to this game. I don't know really what they can take away from this game without, pissing off the entire fan base, but it's going to be interesting to see. I've heard that there isn't actually going to be a zombies mode, which might just, wipe out half the population of the Black Ops team, so, who knows. Next game coming up, it is Battlefield 3, which is a direct competitor, which is coming out, I believe, on the same week as Modern Warfare 3. That game should be, it actually looks, in my opinion, looks really, really good. The graphics are amazing. At least on PC, it's probably going to be amazing. And in my opinion, it's probably better. It's going to be better than Modern Warfare 3. I actually like Bad Company 2 better than the COD games, mainly because of the size and scale of it. But yeah, what do you think, Zealous?
Well, Battlefield 3 is the one I'm looking forward to. I don't really give a damn about Call of Duty ever since I bought Black Ops, It's no fun having to pay for a map pack in a game that's hardly even finished. But Battlefield 3, it looks just amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
The vehicles, graphics are great. The shooting looks comparable. Yeah, I've been following Battlefield since Vietnam. I have no complaints about the series.
Yeah, me neither. Other than I'm terrible at the game, I can't really scathe it too much. But yeah, it should be really exciting. The gameplay, as we said, should be really, really tight. They don't release it every single year like the COD people do, but that's exciting. Another game, which is really interesting, which I think a lot of people are looking forward to, is Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I really love the Elder Scrolls games in general. I haven't played 3, but I have played Oblivion, which I think almost everybody has. If they improve on Oblivion, which I think is, if not the greatest open world RPG ever made, or open world game in general, I think it can be one of the greatest games ever made. I think if it can improve on that, I heard it's cutting away most of the fat. It's cutting away all the random skills, all the useless skills. It's making questing, I believe, a little bit more streamlined. The graphics look amazing. The world's supposed to be huge, better character animations, no more weird wax doll people. But yeah, Zealous, what are your opinions?
Well, they're still sticking to the single-player version of it, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, adding multiplayer would just I think it'd just ruin it. Just I don't know. It just kind of sap the fun out of just exploring a cave on your own or whatnot, going to freaky places.
That's true, but you do have to keep in mind it gets rather repetitive playing by yourself throughout over and over again. I have no complaints about the Oblivion series other than the fact it gets kind of boring after a little while.
But the thing is about it is that there's so much to do, and And though you might be recycling the same combat over and over, which is probably Oblivion's greatest weakness, which happens to be its combat, which it's basically just whack-a-mole with whatever weapon you have. If you play it on easy, you can just basically one-shot at anything with a good weapon. But other than that, with the exploration elements, the persistent world, people going around doing whatever, the realism, if you can bring that to this generation, like, with the new DirectX capabilities, new hardware capabilities, I think it's going to be an amazing game. Unless it pulls a Dragon Age 2. And you all know how that ended up. It's basically Mass Effect 2 with swords. So, that should be
Oh my god.
interesting.
Dragon
And,
Age 2 was fucking terrible.
yeah, yeah. I played the demo for that. It was okay, but from what I heard, the story's not as good in Dragon Age 2. We might do a review if I actually do get Dragon Age 2, which I probably won't, but yeah, whatever. So, continuing on our E3 mode, my most anticipated thing from E3 is gonna be the NGP. Forget the Wii 2. I don't really care about that. Zealous is gonna share his opinions on the Wii 2 soon enough, but my most anticipated system on coming in E3 has to be the NGP. It looks like it has a lot of potential. For those who say it's just an upgraded PSP, I would say I don't think it is going to be. I'm not really sure what Sony's planning on this, but it seems like it's going to upgrade the entire multimedia aspect of it. The graphics look flat out amazing as long as they don't, like neuter it or something by the time of launch. That's my most anticipated thing. So, speaking of the Wii 2, which I mentioned earlier, here's Zealous sharing his opinions on that. Zealous, what do you got to say?
Well, guys, as far as I'm concerned, the Wii 2, yeah, it's gonna be built so that the graphics are gonna match PS3s and Xbox 360s. They're saying it's gonna work faster, but, it just looks like a fucking glorified fucking Nintendo product. It doesn't matter to me. Like, you've got the Wii, which to me was a complete fucking failure. Like, the only thing they got right was the fucking motion sensing controlling, fucking wireless, but that was
You got it right
built
half the
way
time, you
beyond the
mean.
Wii. I know. There's like no character coordination. You try and run forward and your character just falls over. It's not even part of the game to do that.
Yeah, you
But
half the time you can just like wave your hands in the air and it'll sort of work. You'll get away with most things just by doing that.
get beat off and play the Wii at the same time. Doesn't matter. But the, the biggest thing bothering me is the fact that they're saying that they're gonna evolve from the PS3, evolve from the Xbox 360. They're going for a price range 350 to 400 bucks. They're completely blowing this thing out. But the only problem is, like, the biggest issue I have with it is that it's a Nintendo product. And I'm gonna explain that. What I mean by the issue being the Nintendo owning the rights to it is that Nintendo owns the right to so many good games. But the biggest issue is they own so many rights to so many good games, and they just keep selling them and just remaking them over and over again. I mean, I have fun running around as an overgrown ape as much as the next guy. But, doesn't it kind of get old playing as the same fucking characters over and over again? I mean, Zelda, that's a great series, and they keep reproducing it. They add new storylines, they add new customizations to it. That's great. But, like, Mario, doesn't anyone get tired of jumping on a fucking turtle for the last 20 years? Anyone? But, the way that I see it, the games, if they actually adapt to the system, it's gonna be, it's good. Fine. That's great. The next thing that's bothering me, the controller. It looks exactly like a PS3 controller with a fucking Nintendo screen jammed into the top of it. It doesn't even belong there. They're turning it into a partial handheld, but, don't they already have, like, the Nintendo 3DS, which I thought was a complete fucking failure? But they're saying that you can play your game on the little screen that they have jammed in the controller as well as it on the TV, but what's the point in that? You can look at yourself playing the same game twice. Fucking yippee-dee-doo-dah. Is there any point to it? No, there isn't. I mean, I know there's gonna be, like, games produced where you can take them on the go, but are they gonna be any good? Is it actually going to apply, or is it just going to be some glorified DS? Do they really need it? Probably not. Do they want it? Probably to raise the price. That's all I got.
Well, I have to agree with you in almost every single point you said. I love the Nintendo games as much as the next guy, but the fact that they rehash so many things, like the Zelda series hasn't changed in about 20 years, I would say. I mean, like, seriously, look at it. Uh, you only add like one or two different features, maybe upgrade the graphics a little bit, but the core gameplay, of course, doesn't change, but it never make a gigantic leap forward in terms of gameplay. You still have a little green guy going around slashing little purple people or whatever, and you still have that really old school feel. I understand where
But
Nintendo's
I
coming
will
from.
throw this in about the Zelda series. When they actually released Twilight Princess and added that new like wolf feature, that was actually pretty damn cool because it changed up the gameplay a little bit. You had to actually think before you went.
True, but the thing is that about the wolf, at least on the wolf feature of that thing, you really only need to use it in like 2 or 3 levels. On the other parts, it's kind of useless. I mean, the wolf wasn't really that useful in terms of combat, and you could just the only reason you would do that is just to get like, some random item. So,
Well, true.
yeah. So, well, that should wrap it up for today's Gameroscopy. But before we end, I'm gonna show you me playing the original Doom. It's gonna be bad. Yeah, you'll see. So until next time, this has been Magitech and Zealous, and I'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, and this is me playing Doom. That's right, the original Doom for the PC. Came out in 1993, the mother of all first-person shooters, and it's going to be my, I believe, second time actually just playing the game. The first time I played it, I was really young, so this is going to be a trip down memory lane for me, so let's just pick up some armor. There's a random piece of flesh there, and a barrel. Usually don't find these, and holy, that was cool. What do I blow? Oh, cool, I can blow up both. Alright. That guy doesn't seem too healthy. Open the door. Oh my god, zombie! Die, 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 die. Die, 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 die. I think he might be dead. Yep, he's dead. Holy crap, another zombie. Eat my fists. Yeah. Oh my god, fireballs. He's up there, isn't he? Okay, I can't get you now. I'll come back for you later. Yeah. Oh my god, another one of you. Yeah. Alright. I think that's the end of the level. Yeah. I think that is the end of the level. That is really cool. Oh my god, another one. Another one. He followed me. Alright, let's see. What happens if I shoot this barrel? Will it actually kill me? Let me see. Oh my god. Thank god. Alright, let's see. Open the door. Some health. And yeah!